A military appeals court has ordered a new sentencing hearing for a U.S. Navy SEAL who got 10 years in prison for his role in the hazing death of a U.S. Army Green Beret while the men served in Africa. Prosecutors failed to disclose that a U.S. Marine who testified against the SEAL Oko and who participated in the hazing Oko had asked for clemency in exchange for his testimony, the court ruled. The SEAL's defense attorneys missed the chance to question the Marine about AOC Pound potential motive to misrepresent events. The United States Navy Marine Corps Court of Criminal Appeals published the ruling last week, nearly 2 years after Tony Dodolph received his decade-long punishment. Dodolph, a Wisconsin native, was a member of the elite SEAL Team 6. He was one for American service members Oko 2 SEALs and 2 Marines Oko who were charged in the death of Army Staff Sergeant Logan Melgar, a Texas native. The hazing occurred in 2017 while the men served in Mali. Charging documents don't state why they were there. But U.S. Special Forces had been in Africa to support and train local troops in their fight against extremists. The case offered a brief window into how some of America's most elite service members have addressed grievances outside the law. Dodolph testified during his 2021 court-martial that the 4 men were trying to get back at Melgar and teach him a lesson over perceived slights. In particular, some were upset that they missed a party at the French embassy in the capital city of Bamako because Melgar and the others got separated in traffic. Dodolph said they plotted an elaborate prank for Melgar known as AOC Pound tape job. That included binding Melgar with duct tape, applying a chokehold to temporarily knock him out and then showing Melgar a video of the incident sometime later. Dodolph said his role in the prank was to cause Melgar to temporarily lose consciousness by placing him in a martial arts-style chokehold. Dodolph said the OC Pound rear naked choke restricts blood flow in the neck and is used in the military. OC Pound I effectively applied the chokehold as I have done numerous times in training, Dodolph said. Melgar lost consciousness in about 10 seconds, but failed to wake up after the typical 30 seconds, Dodolph testified. OC Pound usually by that time, the individual has gotten up, Dodolph said. OC Pound and he did not. Dodolph pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter and hazing, among other charges. A sentencing hearing followed, during which one of the Marines testified on behalf of the government. The appeals court used a synonym to identify the Marine in its ruling. The Marine's role in the hazing included raising the mosquito netting around Melgar Oko's bed and binding his arms and legs with tape, the appeals court wrote. The Marine offered a detailed account of the assault, including the methods that Dodolph used to render Melgar unconscious. Dodolph's attorneys knew that the Marine had already pleaded guilty to charges that included negligent homicide and hazing, while agreeing to testify against Dodolph, the court wrote. But Dodolph's attorneys were unaware that the Marine was also requesting less prison time, specifically 2 years instead of the 4 he got. OC Pound the fact that, the Marine, sought additional clemency, in exchange for his testimony is clearly information that tended to demonstrate his bias, and bore on his credibility, the appeals court wrote. Dodolph's attorneys were denied the opportunity to examine the Marine's potential bias and whether he had a motive to exaggerate his testimony. The Marine's sentence was later reduced from 4 years confinement to 3 years. Here is a reasonable possibility that the outcome of the trial would have been affected by the disclosure of the clemency request, the court wrote.